Project 2025, Trump's strategy to reshape the U.S. government, long-term plan by the radical right, aims to change American politics for 100 years. Project 2025 is becoming a key focus in American politics, with its impact already being felt on several fronts. David Graham, author of the project How Project 2025 is Reshaping America, explores how this radical right-wing plan seeks to reshape the United States during a second term of Donald Trump, with a long-term vision focused on a change that spans up to 100 years. The project proposes profound changes in government and its relationship with citizens, mainly targeting the restructuring of public policies that emerged with Franklin D. Roosevelt's New Deal. Project 2025, revealed in 2023, gained prominence during the 2024 presidential campaign, when its principles were considered extremist by many, especially regarding issues such as LGBTQ rights, reproductive health care, and climate change. However, its defenders argue that it represents a second American Revolution, complete transformation of how the federal government functions, with the goal of reversing what they see as the mistakes of the New Deal. Graham highlights in his book how the project presents a series of proposals, from the more radical to those with broader public appeal, many of which have not yet been fully detailed or implemented. Among the most discussed points are drastic cuts to the number of federal employees, budget cuts, and aggressive immigration policies. The idea of reforming the federal state is central, with a vision of a leaner government that takes a more active approach and intervenes less in the lives of citizens. Although the implementation of the project is still underway, some of its ideas are already being applied in Trump's administration, such as the re-evaluation of federal agencies and a focus on stricter immigration policies. Trump, who had previously tried to distance himself from Project 2025, has seen the project become a key point in his second term. He has reinforced the proposals with concrete actions, such as the revocation of previous policies and the creation of new regulations to address issues like illegal immigration and civil rights. On the economic front, Project 2025 proposes a re-evaluation of tariffs, with a greater focus on strategies to combat countries like China. Although there are internal criticisms of Trump's own stance on tariffs, which have caused friction with trade allies, the project's foreign policy also focuses heavily on China and Iran, though Trump still disagrees with some proposals, such as those related to Ukraine. While Trump has not followed Project 2025 word for word, the plan's authors are already pleased with the progress. The project represents a significant part of Trump's rhetoric, especially on topics like immigration and control over bureaucracy. However, Graham notes that there are different views within the project itself, with some ideas more aligned with the current president, while others reflect internal tensions within the movement.